turned it into a Tomor. Were you recording that?
I just got that.
Well, okay, hello. Welcome. Welcome to SLOP. What is this, episode 6?
Something like that.
Sorry we've been away. We've been busy.
Yeah.
We
ain't even done being busy.
We had to get real jobs.
The gang gets real jobs.
My job is I get to sit at home and play video games. What's
Unofficially.
Your job?
Unofficially.
What's your job?
Checking this audio real quick. Okay, the audio's decent. My job is driving a order selector and or reach forklift truck. And it's fun. I missed it. I've done it before. It's fast as... Some of them are fast as fuck. The reach fork... That thing goes pretty quick. It's got a speedometer on it. I actually haven't seen what it can go up to. But if you turn too fast, you can literally just fling yourself out of it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because you're not strapped in at all in that. It doesn't go... You don't go up in that, though. You stay on the ground. But you stand up while you're driving it. And you just kind of have to lean into it. And...
I wonder if that, if people at... I don't want to name drop it. The one warehouse that
Safety first, no close second.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. I forgot about that until you said it. I had to think about it for a second. If they had things like that on there, people were fucked up there.
Tell us some stories.
Okay, so I worked at this warehouse. My experience with jobs is I work at a place for a week and then I stop going. So that's kind of what I did here. All of this happened within a week. So I worked at this job and it was building the sides of like trailer beds and stuff and tractor beds and shit like that. And the people there were fucking crazy. My first day, somebody came up behind me and took a caulk gun and shot it into the back of my hair. And I like turned around and shoved him really hard. And they're like, oh shit, sorry, I thought you were somebody else. And ran off. And then like, it might have been the next day or a couple days after that, there were people on forklifts with big PCP pipes jousting each other.
PCP pipes?
What are they?
PVC.
PVC. PVE pipes.
No, those are PVP pipes.
The opposite of the peace pipe, the PvP pipe.
The war pipe.
Ooh. So when I quit, what made me realize it is there was this dude like sawing sheets of metal, and he cut off the tips of his fingers, and he didn't notice immediately, and he kept going, and then he looked at it, and he was like, "Hey, look at this," and he showed me his tipless fingers.
How much?
How much did I make?
No. How much of his fingers?
About halfway down his fingernail. They were fucking gone.
I wonder what he was on.
They all had to be on like pain pills and shit. They had to have been. I've heard like that's really common with factory work like that and like automotive stuff because it fucking destroys your back.
I can see that.
Yeah.
You know what's fucked up? We've already said fuck at least 4 times.
Have I?
You've said it at the very least once. I'm at 3 so far.
We're gonna get
at least.
We're gonna get in trouble.
Not censoring it this time. It is what it is.
I was listening to some Oni plays, and even in the latest, that's what he uses our template for. But like Charlie doesn't censor any of his videos. And Grimbeer doesn't censor any of his. And Oni does sometimes, but I feel like they especially pick on Oni.
He censors his shit, like reactively. Because remember that time he had that one video he re-uploaded like 6 times?
Yeah.
Because he kept on having to censor it more and more. Crashed, right?
There was another one too, that PS1 game you like, Heart of Darkness. They had to keep uploading
Heart of Darkness.
Yeah, They had to keep uploading Heart of Darkness because they were cracking down on the censor and That's where he really started doing it at first. Yeah.
My mom and stepdad. I told them I was playing Heart of Darkness on PS1. This is like back when I was like 6. And they acted like it had a bunch of math in it.
Heart of Darkness?
Yeah, it doesn't have any math. Like, they acted like I was going to be doing homework. Like I was going to need to be taking notes or something. And maybe this is just, like, been distorted in the last 16 years of my life. But there is... That's when they said it. I've played it since then and beat it.
Yeah,
but there is no math in this game.
There's nothing.
I don't even know if a number appears on screen.
It's literally just stand still and hold down a button and spray, right?
It's a platformer where you have a beam weapon in some levels and a shooty weapon in other levels. One's your hand.
I don't like it.
You don't? Oh, you don't like platformers. Right. I like platformers here and there.
Like the one that the people who made Skullgirls made. I like Indivisible.
Oh, yeah. I could not get into that.
I like that one. It has co-op now.
I can't even remember gameplay of it all that well. Is it turn-based? No. It's completely a platformer.
No,
I don't
it's
like
not.
turn-based.
There's combat in it.
But you don't, like, go into combat, do you?
Yeah, you do.
Right, because the people have to come out to you. Yeah.
So how it works is you have, like, a party of 4, and, like, they're allotted to different triangle, circle, X, square, and you hit it different amounts of times to do different combos and stuff, and you hold up and down as you do it, and like, yeah, it's neat how they do it. It was really neat.
I remember that more now.
It was neat. You get so many different people too. Yeah.
Oh, so now that we're recording, I can tell you my very short story about that Pink Guy song. Kill Yourself.
Please kill
Yeah.
yourself.
So one time when I was like 17 or whatever, maybe 16, I was staying at my dad's and I brought my computer out to the living room and I was playing games and shit. And when I opened up Chrome, all my tabs came up and one of them was the lyrics to Kill Yourself. But on the tab, it just said, kill yourself. So my dad looked at the tab and was like, what is that? And he was like, no, click on it.
No, click on it.
So I click on a tab that says, kill yourself. And the lyrics, poo poo pee pee, penis and vagina, chicks with dicks, and weak men with vaginas, comes up. And then he's like, what is this? And I'm like, it's just a song. It's just a song on YouTube. And he was like, well then play it. So at one point in high school, I sat there in the living room with my dad and listened to Pink Guy's Kill Yourself.
What do you think?
All the way through. He told me I shouldn't be listening to stuff like that. And that it's not good to, it's just not good to listen to stuff like that.
Your dad's cool. I would whoop his ass at Hearthstone now. I'd fucking demolish him. I'd flatline him. I probably not now, because my deck's wild now. But when I had played previously, I got to, like, within the 5% of the world.
I gotta be honest.
For those of you who play Hearthstone, do you remember the Trees Are Friend deck? That deck kicks ass.
The Ints?
Yeah, the Treants. I've never had so many people rage quit in a game before. I would drop the one tree. They would spawn more trees and then give them all taunt and armor and bye. I'm done.
That game, if you play against someone that's way better than you, it
not
sucks.
fun.
It's not even a little fun.
It's like playing chess against somebody who's better than you.
It's like playing Magic the Gathering against someone who's bought every individual card and has a tight 60 card deck that can at fucking turn 2 have you down to 10 health.
To be fair, Hearthstone is generous with its card packs.
Yeah. But
like beyond generous.
I'm not good at building decks.
Yeah.
That's
use
why
one of the pre-made ones. Yeah.
That's why when I played Magic the Gathering, I had a 500 card deck. What I was gonna say was, to be honest, I don't even know how much my dad plays Hearthstone anymore.
Probably not at all.
I don't know. From what I hear, he has a lot of time at work to just sit around and wait for work.
They buffed the priest again.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That was his main character. He had the gold priest.
I fought against your dad a couple times. He's good. He's stupid good.
He's good at shit like that.
Yeah. He got a minion up to like 175, 175, and then he taunted me over and over and over again and then killed me. To drop me down to like negative 200 health.
Damn, Dad, you gotta stomp my friends like that?
Yeah, he was like, thank you, and then he just hit me and I had negative 200 health. Yeah, he fucking fucked me up.
That's funny.
Yeah. I knew I was fucked when I saw his like animated hero power. I was like, I'm done. He's got me.
I could never get into Hearthstone.
Do you remember when the Wrath of the Lich King card thing was happening, and on my first pack I got the Golden Lich King card?
Yeah, didn't you destroy it?
Yeah, because it's wild. I don't care about wild cards.
That's crazy.
I wanted to build a new in-current deck that I could use in competitive.
Fair enough. I feel like that would be one card where I'd just hold on to it.
Nah.
Because that's like a character you like. You had like a little statue of him. Didn't you like put another head on that statue or something like that?
Santa Claus ring. And made it look like he had a Santa Claus face. It was a ring that had Santa Claus's face on it, yeah.
Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I'd like to start playing Magic the Gathering more. Problem is I don't hang out with enough nerds.
Yeah.
I want to go to pre-releases. They're pretty fun. You ever been to one?
I went to one with one time. Edit that name out. And but leave the edit that name out in. And I watched them like fucking destroy people. Then like one of the prizes was like, oh, it's a super rare card that just came out with this pre-release. And,
yeah.
Yeah, and you like had to you had to like bid cards in to get into matches. It was weird. It was weird.
That's not how mine went.
It was weird.
The way mine went is like we all gave them $20. We got like
that's what it was. They were bidding into matches.
No. We all gave them $20 at the door. Then we all got like, what is it like? Like 5, 6, 7 packs, little booster packs from a set that was like coming out the next day. We all opened them up. We had however much land we wanted. They just had like a box full of any color land because, I mean, you get one land per pack, so you can't build a deck off of that. But, yeah, and we just put together a deck, and I think I won like 2 of the games, but like I said, I'm not good at building decks, so building a deck on the spot, I kind of got stomped. I did get a Planeswalker, though.
Is it like even people who were like just kind of casual at it will still kick the shit out of me?
Hey, I'll practice with you.
I just like the card collecting aspect of it.
Honestly, just collecting the cards is pretty fun.
Yeah. I want to get a bunch of. I want to do it. I want to do it again, but I also want to get those D&D cards. That's what I want. That's what I would want to make a deck out of now. Or the D&D cards.
I was interested in the Godzilla cards because I worked at when I worked at the GameStop warehouse.
Make Star Wars cards.
When I worked at the GameStop warehouse, they came out with Godzilla cards, and I was like, I want a Godzilla Magic the Gathering card. That sounds cool as hell.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. But at the same time, I really like artifacts, and what artifacts are in Godzilla?
See, some Shin Godzilla fans are gonna come in.
It would be Mecha Godzilla. He's an artifact creature. He could be.
It would be like whatever the thing is that irradiated Godzilla, and
Yeah.
yeah, it would be like some kind of tank that they used against him.
I'm sure there'd be a couple enchantments.
Because they transform.
I want a baby Godzilla magic. Yeah. I haven't even looked at him.
He's just a little lizard.
I haven't even looked. No, not Godzilla when he was a baby. Baby Godzilla.
No.
Godzilla had a kid. It was a real tiny, ugly Godzilla. Yeah.
I like Mothman. Or
Mothra. Yeah.
Yeah, Mothra's fucking sick.
There's...
I like the one that's the big Power Ranger, too. He's cool.
I had a Godzilla fighting game when I was little for PS2. And that's the main way I know all the Godzilla characters. I can't think of the guy's name.
I used to be really big into Shin Godzilla. At the same time, I was kind of big into samurai movies.
You need to talk a little louder.
Do I?
You ever seen Space Godzilla?
Is this loud enough? Have you ever seen what?
Yeah. You ever seen Space Godzilla? Not the movie, but like
Did
the
we
Godzilla.
talk about Jason in Space on the last podcast?
Jason
Or
and
Freddy in Space, whatever it is. I get them mixed up.
Oh, Jason X?
Yeah.
No, that might have been episode 2. Jason X is goofy.
What's up with all this shit and going into space?
Because...
Oh, hold on. Before I forget, speaking of X, I want to talk about the Chocobo thing. Before I forget. before I forget. Let's take a little segue to talk about this. This is important.
Okay, but actually speak up.
Okay.
Clearly.
So recently, I my favorite and like only really Final Fantasy game I've played is 10. That's not true because I played a couple of them, but 10 is hands down my favorite one. And I was like, well, you know what? I'm gonna go real hard into it this time. And I was, I got most of the celestial weapons and every Aeon and all the Albed primers and shit. But we did the Chocobo race, and for anybody who knows, you have to. It's really stupid and arduous, and you have to end the race with a negative score.
Negative time.
Negative time.
You have to make it there before you start.
It's so fucking bullshit. It's totally worth it though. It's what pisses me off. Is the sword it gives you is so fucking good. It's so good.
Despite my trophies, I've never played it.
Yeah, I played it on Skylar's account and he got all the trophies for it. You beat the birds.
I did. I'm the one that beat the Chocobo race. That's the only time the controller was in my hands.
Fucking birds, man. I want to put up that while we're talking about this, that picture of a dick butt we found, like coming at the bird, swinging and killing it. Did I show you that? I might have found that on my own.
I don't think I saw that.
We'll put it up right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
That race was terrible.
It was horrible. It's still not near as bad as the one in Final Fantasy VII. If I'm right, I don't want to I don't want to get into it because I don't know anything. I've never done it. I haven't even ever gotten that far in Final Fantasy VII.
Oh.
The Chocobo race and that, you have to do it to get Cloud's weapon, I think. And like, I know that it like kills speed runs. I've seen like a compilation of people like fucking when they get to that part of their speed run for Final Fantasy VII for 100% completion, because a lot of it is just RNG and chance based, and it's like you have to go out and catch first find a Chocobo in battle and then catch it and then take it all the way back, and it has to be like one of the gender that you're looking for, and then it has to hatch a baby, and his baby has to have the stats that you're looking for. Yeah, and then you have to win a bunch of races with it. And
taking a speed run farming.
Harvest Moon be like.
Well, what's the one where you like collect orbs and shit, and like there's spirits, and you have to like do things to affect the weather. It isn't Harvest Moon, is it? Is it like something Rune? Or...
I watched somebody play that on the Wii once, I think. It's super anime, right?
Well, the only way I know about it is fucking... She Who Shall Not Be Named.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Yeah, we're talking about the same thing. Yeah.
What is that?
Anime, weeb shit.
Yeah. Oh.
Hold on, watch this. Keep him entertained for a second.
Okay, he's pulling up his phone, he's typing. I can't see what he's typing.
I typed in Anime Harvest Moon game and I was pretty convinced it would show up, but it didn't.
Wow.
Harvest Moon's fun. I like Harvest Moon. Have you ever played it?
I think I played...
Rune Factory, that's what it's called.
Rune Factory, that's exactly it.
Rune Factory, that's what it's called.
What did it come up with?
Anime Harvest Moon game.
There you go. I played like 30 minutes of a Harvest Moon game. Literally all I did was, oh, hey, you're new to town. Oh, you're in the inn. Hey, something, when you get back tonight, talk to me, blah, blah, blah. I ran around the town for like...
Which one was it?
20 minutes. I don't know. I think it might have been the one for Wii. Might have been one of the ones for Wii. I don't know.
I've only ever played the one on the GameCube, and I like it a lot.
The one I played was boring as hell. I ran around town and did nothing. And it felt like I was supposed to know exactly where I was going, but I didn't. I feel like a lot of those games really only coast by slightly successfully on nostalgia. And I'm not saying it's a bad game, but one of those games is Animal Crossing. Because my first game was New Horizons, and first of all, they fucked over that entire game by rolling out features.
Which one, New Horizons?
Yeah. Why would you roll out features on something where every month stuff refreshes and you have to like build up to stuff? I got it the month after it came out, and there's nothing to do.
It seemed like everybody got bored of that one really quick.
Yeah, because there's nothing to do.
Abby's like a super duper Harvest or Animal Crossing junkie. She was like crazy about it when it was coming out, and like she would not stop talking about it. And if I text her right now, she'll be like, "No, I haven't played it in a while."
Right?
Yeah, she'll be like, "I haven't played it in a while."
Like, it's a shame because I literally bought it at full price. Of course, it's a Nintendo game.
How many episodes did they play of it on Super Mega?
They played kind of a lot, but the thing is...
Matt really likes it, right?
Yeah, the thing is, Matt was nostalgic for it. Ryan had just got into it, and it was like, oh, we played the first one, and we got real far in it. So now we're playing the new one, and oh, look at the differences and stuff. Like... Sure, when you're playing it with a friend or something, and they cheated. They were like,
cheated?
Yeah, they were skipping days. They were going through the year.
Abby did that too.
Yeah, because there's nothing to do in a single day. You're so limited. They made it like a mobile game, but then rolled stuff out like an early access game. But they were only adding stuff from the old games, like paintings and. What was the other thing? They added paintings. They added other stuff too.
I've never played a Harvest Moon or Animal... God damn it.
I don't blame you.
I've never played an Animal Crossing game ever.
They fucked that whole game over, and I feel bad for people who are nostalgic for it, but I feel like that is the market for it, is people who played it on GameCube when they were little... And they were like, oh, I'm home from school. I can play it. Oh, I have things to do. I can't play it. Oh.
People say that the DS one is the best one.
Really? The DS?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's like the generally accepted
New
thing.
Leaf?
I think so, yeah. Is it the Nintendo DS one? Is the like by far the best one?
I'm going to go play Animal Crossing on my Nintendo DS.
Whenever Abby also she ever talks about Animal Crossing, and like, oh, when I was a kid, she talks about the DS one. I think that's what the only person who's nostalgic for GameCube Animal Crossing is Chris Chan.
He pioneered Let's Plays.
He sure did, Dino. He sure did. One of the first ones. Let's not talk about Chris Chan. It's too easy right now.
Yeah. Plus, that was the last episode.
Yeah. Bob Chan.
Yeah.
I like that thumbnail. That's a good one. Appreciate our thumbnails. Skylar works really hard on them.
I work on them the entire time the video's uploading, and while it's rendering. So that's like usually at the very least an hour and a half.
We can come up with a better process, I'm sure.
I mean, there's nothing else we can really do while it's doing all that. I'm not making a thumbnail right now. I'm doing a podcast.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Oh, I felt like there's something else I was gonna say. Oh, yeah. I was just wanting to say, like, there's nothing wrong with playing Animal Crossing because of nostalgia. Like, cool that you get that. Like, you get like the update. You get the satisfaction of, oh, look how pretty it is. Like, that's really cool. But that was my first game in Animal Crossing, and there's nothing to do. And honestly, I was just frustrated that I spent $60 on it.
Yeah.
Plus, I was also frustrated because I worked at the GameStop warehouse at the time, and you knew how busy we were for that game. And then I buy it, and I'm like, "This is it. This is why I've been so busy at work."
I had to go to 2 different GameStops to pre-order it for Abby because they were out. Yeah.
I mean, we were literally shipping like pallets and pallets and pallets of it a day. Like, in the box, like, boxes of 30.
Fucking crazy.
Like, whole pallets. Like,
yeah, that was, like, something everybody and their mama got.
Yeah, apparently. I might have got it, but I didn't get it.
Switch has fucking moving power.
Yeah, I saw them pallets moving.
Everybody has a Switch. Everybody has one. It's the console to have.
And if they don't have a Switch, they want one. Or they had one and they don't want it anymore.
Yeah, I had one. I don't want it anymore. I'm done with it. I'm bored of it.
You sold it to me. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
What was it, 150?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
No problem.
Hey, you still have access to it. I mean, it's here now.
I've had 2 Switches.
Right.
I got that one.
Yeah, you got.
Got bored with it. Sold it to you, and then Abby's got. She played her Animal Crossing on mine. So here you go. Take it.
Didn't one of them break? Didn't the Switch like get broken? Was it like Abby's got broken, so you gave her yours or something like that?
No.
A roommate broke it, something like that, maybe.
I don't know.
I remember a Switch with a crack down the middle of the screen.
That's Abby's. That was the Friends Mansion Switch. Yeah, we got it used just to play Smash on.
It's a pretty good reason to have a Switch.
Yeah. Oh, Smash is good. Yeah.
I wish they made more characters quicker, and I wish that Nintendo fans would shut up about new characters.
That's the last character.
It's a shame, but I can't blame the creator because I'd be sick of it too.
Yeah.
He doesn't even like the memes.
No, I'm sure he doesn't. I'm sure he's seen them all 1,000 times a piece.
He's like, he said something like, "Don't use other people's words." It's like, okay. But, like, you can not like the memes, but that's where you're...
That's where...
That... It's not like, oh, it's repetitive. Oh, I'm tired of seeing the same meme. Especially about your own IP. Like, yeah, I'd be sick of it too, but... Like, I don't know. I guess I don't know his full opinion on it, so there's no real reason to...
I didn't really talk about it.
Yeah.
If
you can't tell, we're recording this at 2:42.
Is it 2:42?
Yes.
I had work today. Skylar did not.
Yeah. I have weekends off. He does not. He works all week, every day now. He doesn't.
Except Wednesdays and Thursdays. 3 p.m. to midnight.
I work 11 to 8:30. Yeah, 11 to 8:30. 9-hour days.
That's a pretty shit schedule.
Well, I work 4 9s and then 1 4.
I would not want to get up that early.
At 11? Oh, well, I can get there in like 15 minutes, though. So, really, I have to wake up sometime around 10.
I went to bed at like 7 a.m. yesterday, I guess. And then I woke up at like 1:13 before my alarm. Very nice. Oh, we're starting to slow down, so I'm going to pull up the topics list and see what I got here.
I feel like there's another thing I was wanting to say. I've been trying to get back into Zodiac Age. Didn't get very far into it. Oh, I've been playing Blasphemous. I never beat it the first time I played it. But
I didn't get too far into it either.
Yeah.
You got farther than I did.
Yeah, I got to the girl with the flying girl with the spear. And I got a lot of stuff before I got there. Like, I wasn't like, oh, I guess I'll go over here, and I ended up in a boss fight. Like, I'd cleared out most of the map before that point. I'd gotten pretty strong, but I could not get her. And this time, I feel like I'm not as strong for where I am. Like, I'm really struggling with the lightning guy on the bridge before the castle. By really struggling, I mean I tried to fight him like 4 times before I quit, like half an hour ago. But yeah, I haven't had this much problem with the boss this playthrough until I got to him, and it sucks.
I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima's Director's Cut on the PS5. I just finished. I could 100%. I've platinum trophied that game. I'm going to do it again
on PS4.
On PS4, yeah. I just 100%ed Iki Island, and it's pretty good. I'm really disappointed that like going back to the main island is not going to be near as tough. That armor you get is so good.
They don't carry the new enemies over.
Oh,
that sucks.
Yeah. It does suck a lot. Not even the dudes that like swap weapons or like the twin blade guys, nothing.
Well, you ever got to the 3rd island? Maybe they do later on? Probably not.
I got horse armor and it's really cool. And I'm thinking that now maybe my horse won't die near the end of the game because they have really thick, heavy armor.
Does your horse die?
Your horse dies and you have to get a different horse from the ones that you didn't pick and then pick a name from the ones that you didn't pick. Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
It is awful.
Also, it keeps unequipping your horse's armor.
Oh, it's because I set up it has this thing where you can do like armored loadouts, and I set that up. And the horse armor, horse saddles. Oh my god, I keep yawning. Horse saddles go underneath the armor loadouts. They're like. So
every time you switch armor, it takes armor off your horse.
If I don't have the armor set to it on that loadout.
Yeah. That's annoying.
It is, yeah.
It sucks.
It's a handy little feature, though.
Yeah, I guess, but I feel like that would only really matter if there's a lot of horse armor. Like,
there's a decent amount of saddles.
Like, if you're trying to match with your armor, but I don't feel like there's enough. I feel like...
No, you just get one saddle and you're good.
Yeah, I feel like your horse armor, you just pick one, you're like, okay, I like this one the most. You don't really say, oh, well, this one for this armor and this one for this armor. You just say, okay, this one's cool.
Ghost of Tsushima, it looks amazing. I was amazed with it on the PS4, and I'm amazed with it on the PS5. It's such a beautiful game.
That TV's 1080, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It's goofy how hard it is to tell with TVs. Like, you can't even go on the menu and be like, okay, what's the max?
Right.
That TV is only 720.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I keep fucking yawning. I'm not even sleepy.
Bullshit.
I'm not.
You look sleepy as hell.
Do I?
You're talking real quiet. You're yawning. Your eyes are like...
I need to drink some coffee then. I do not want to go to sleep yet. I don't. I need to drink some coffee.
You got work in 12 hours.
Yeah, I sure do. I probably shouldn't drink coffee.
Don't drink coffee.
I still have 3 more days of work till I'm off. I have the topic list up. Let's talk about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That was the first thing I saw.
Who's your favorite JoJo?
Jotaro.
Jotaro?
Easy.
Why?
Because he has Star Platinum.
Yeah. That's a valid argument. I don't like Jotaro that much because his character he's cool. And he's cool, but he's cool to the point it's like a flaw. He doesn't even use Star Platinum between part 3 and 4.
No, he's a waste on him. I've said it before.
The best stands are wasted on the characters.
The hand in Okiyasu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If someone that was, and I love Okiyasu. He's one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, he's great.
But if someone who was actually like
I was gonna
clever,
punch both of you anyway.
Yeah. If someone who was actually clever had the hand, they would be stupid powerful.
You mean Vanilla Ice?
Yeah, if he had the fucking hand and he was a vampire, I'd
say the hand is better than Cream.
Yeah, because you can see.
Yeah.
He could pull you towards him.
Well, the fact that he doesn't see is not that much of a debuff because he just has to like corner him in areas
the whole
where he just.
Fight is him.
Yeah, but then
around.
Look how it ends.
He doesn't even get polnareff.
He's not at risk at any point. He can't take any damage. He's
until
invulnerable.
he dies.
Because he runs through the sun because he's stupid.
Another stand wasted on a dumb character. To be fair, he didn't even know he's a vampire. Right?
No, Polnareff tells him because he kills him. And then he's like, oh, you're a vampire, aren't you? So yeah, he totally knows.
Okay.
Dio cuts his head off and then he brings him back.
Yeah. He didn't know he was a vampire at that point, right? He was like, yeah, go ahead, kill me.
Yeah, he didn't know he was going to turn him into a vampire.
Dio.
Yeah. The funny thing about that is Dio had him as his most trusted advisor. This is just my fan theory. Dio had him as his most trusted advisor because he was afraid of him because Kareem could easily defeat the world.
I don't know if I would say afraid of, but I would definitely say that he probably recognized the threat of him just fucking flinging around and possibly erasing Dio's head off Jonathan's body.
Kareem could easily beat the world. Well, Dio can stop time all he wants, but he still can't hurt Kareem.
If you can see him, you can hurt him.
That's his thing though, is he doesn't make it so you can see him. He stays.
All he's got to do is fucking pull down the blinds, peek out, pause, and then bam, 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 right in the face.
I guess, yeah.
They did Avdol so dirty.
Yeah, they did.
He's a pair of arms.
They do him dirty and they do part 7 Avdol dirty too.
God, of course.
Yeah. They take him out of the race pretty much instantly, immediately.
Wasn't his OVA death even worse?
Yeah, it's instant. It's boom, he's gone.
Yeah.
God. Polnareff and Iggy are just like,
yeah.
The OVA is good.
Give it a chance.
Yeah, actually watch the OVA.
It's the same old story with slightly different flavor. It's like a different brand of your favorite flavor of ice cream.
If you like just like the let's get straight to the shit. Let's get to the ora and the mudas and the meat of JoJo. Then yeah, give it a chance. It's good.
If you want more JoJo, watch the OVA.
Yeah, if you want more Part 3 specifically, watch the OVA. I used to be like, I don't want to watch that. It looks bad. I don't like it. It's not the same voice actors. But, like, I honestly think I might like it more than the Part 3 anime. Yeah.
I can't blame you, and I feel like that, me saying I can't blame you for liking that more, It says how good it is. It's
pretty
good.
fucking good. Yeah.
There's a lot of things I like about the original better, but off the top of my head, I couldn't name them.
The voice actors.
Yeah, the Ordos, because that's what I'm used to, is the not OVA version, I guess. There's something I was gonna say. Oh, about Vanilla Ice if he had the hand. He's a vampire. He could just erase the space between a person and him and then walk through them.
Yeah.
Literally just erase all of the space between another person
they're touching.
and him.
It's over.
Swipe the space with one hand, swipe them in half with the other as you just absorb them.
I like how Dio constantly has to pull out knives when he can just do Stingy Eye Space Ripper. He dropped the vampire stuff so hard.
He did. It's like he forgot.
Yeah.
So goofy.
The vampire's just like, okay, I can just regenerate.
I
have 100% control over every aspect of my entire body. I can fucking change the skin on the bottom of my feet to be little hands to climb up the walls. I can compress the liquid in my eyes to such a tight point that it fucking can cut through steel. And
I know you disagree with me on this, but I really wish they would have just taught more people Hammond.
I told you they tried. Your thing was always Speedwagon, and there's a part where he's
No, not Speedwagon, just...
Oh, Joseph?
Like, I understand that he can't learn it, but they don't know that nobody else in...
It's
Stardust
worthless.
Crusaders
They
can
don't
use
need it. They have stands. It's worthless. Hammond becomes... It's like...
Joseph charges his stand with Hammond.
It's only good against vampires, and Dio's the last one.
Imagine...
He's it. There's no more after Dio.
But it hurts people too. Remember when Joseph gets punched by Hammond? Oh, I know.
That's
It's the perfect Hammond.
That's
I know.
Cars' perfect
It's
superior
perfect
Hammond.
But you're telling me Jotaro can perfect Star Platinum? He canonically perfected Star Platinum as a stand.
Do you want to put up that statistic?
Sure, yeah. Complete.
Yes.
I'm sure Hammond could be a nice little buff, and if he can complete a stand, odds are he can get pretty far with Hammond.
Like
well, if he cared, but
okay,
he doesn't care because he's too cool.
Like, it's for one to even get to a point where you can use it for anything. It's like months of every day I'm training and perfecting my breathing, and like they have like Joseph when he was training, they were like, okay, now inhale for 90 seconds straight and then exhale for 90 seconds, and he just had to do that all day while doing exercises. And
man, I did that in band.
Hold your breath underwater and
well, you better not breathe.
Yeah, like they don't have time in Stardust Crusaders. It
is like 2 months.
Joseph is like, he's like a Hammond master, and he can barely use it against Dio, and he's been practicing it his entire life.
Cackaween straight said fucking Cackaween.
Cacuine.
Cackaween.
Cacuine.
Cackaween.
Tenderloin.
Not English word. Not English name. He straight up said, no, I don't need to tell my parents I'm leaving.
Yeah. There is a thing in the manga where it's like his parents have no idea what happened to him. They think that he got mad at him and ran away.
Does it say that in OVA too?
It might, yeah. They didn't get on the last train home.
Nope.
They missed it.
They straight up said, peace, let's never talk to each other again. And Polnareff went and got his fucking leg and arm chopped off.
He got a disability check from Diavolo. Yeah.
He said, nah, I shouldn't contact Jotaro. He probably wouldn't care.
So stupid. It's so stupid.
He could have told Jotaro. Jotaro could have been like, "Hey, Josuke, I have a friend that needs your help."
It's not even like, oh, he was... I've seen some people be like, he was scared of, like, getting information out to Dion. He literally gets on the internet to contact Giorno. He, like, has his own private server that he gets on to contact Giorno. And he couldn't fucking send Jotaro a fucking an MSN message. Hey, this nigga can skip time.
I think the thing that makes me even more frustrated is I feel like if Polnareff did say, "Hey, Jotaro, I need some help here," Jotaro would probably be like, "Too bad, I don't care."
Yeah, I'm looking at a barnacle.
Yeah, sorry. I'm in college. It's finals. Sorry.
He'd send Coochie or Kochi.
He'd send Coochie.
Yeah, he'd send Coochie.
Here, Polnareff.
He'd send him a fleshlight. Yeah, he'd send Kochi because he's such a reliable guy.
Yeah.
And then, Act 3 could not take the off. Could not stand up to King Crimson at all, even kind of.
What is it?
Act 3.
Oh, Act 3.
Act 3 couldn't
I thought you said Part 3. I was like, wait, the Stardust Crusaders? What?
Stardust Crusaders would lay him out.
Spread
Like,
him
even
like
post the world, they would fucking lay his ass out.
They would spread that boy like butter.
That is, their power is forged through fucking camaraderie.
Too bad they all died.
More than half of them.
If there's one thing that makes a character...
There's 7 Stardust Crusaders and... There's 6 and 3 of them die, so half of them die.
Is there only 6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kakyoin, Avdol, Iggy, Polnareff, Jotaro, Joseph. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but if there's one thing...
Tank Forever 7.
That... He's not a Stardust Crusader.
He should have been.
It was early enough, they could have picked up more companions.
Right, they could have had that. He could have sailed them to Egypt.
Yeah, straight there. But yeah, if there's one thing that instantly makes a character unlikable for me, it's when they're written to not care, but it's like to the point to where no one can make them care.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, what an uninteresting character.
Jotaro does not give a fuck about anything.
Jotaro, what's his... Rohan?
Yeah.
Rohan,
it's more of he's kind of just autistic, and he just kind of sticks
he's
to
like,
his.
Sorry, I'm already rich. I don't need anything else.
Yeah, he just wants to stick to his routine. It's more of less that he doesn't care, and more of he cares about what he cares about, and he doesn't care about that.
Imagine having a stand and just not even using it.
Only eccentric people get stands. You have to already be interesting to get a stand.
And they don't care about their stands.
Not
so
at
many of
all.
them are just like, oh, it's whatever.
Not at all. They don't do nothing with them.
Like, I would be using that shit all day.
Yeah.
I would accidentally train my stand to just... It'd be just range, because I'd just be grabbing shit with it all day.
You just get comfortable having it away.
Yeah. Like, I would... It would gain range just because I'd be like, yeah, just, I need my headphones out of my car. Okay, here they are.
Yeah.
Oh, the light's on. Oh, okay, it's off.
And it would make you a better stand user, too, is the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally that, just that.
You would be a better stand user.
Just that. You understand? I wouldn't even have to get out of bed.
Because, like, doing that is better than not using it at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't have to get out of bed.
It could carry you out of bed.
No. And by not get out of bed, I mean it could literally turn my bed, like, taco it into a nest, carry it straight down the steps, set it down right here. And it wouldn't even have to, like, do any weird... It could literally just set it down.
Gently, with one hand.
Yeah.
No effort involved. Wouldn't even break a sweat.
And I'd literally be able to do that every day, and I would just get amazing at shit like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even have to stand and hear Polnareff on a wheelchair.
He could, like, have his foot and his arm as Silver Chariot. Well, it would look weird if he could wear a glove over it.
But does Silver Chariot still have a leg and arm?
Yes!
Yeah? Okay.
Yes!
Okay. Because I know damage to stands carries to the user. I didn't know if it was the same way around. But I mean, I guess that doesn't permanently damage your fighting spirit.
It does for some parts. Some things it does. It's weird. It gets really weird with Funny Valentine, right? They're just swapping between each other.
I'm excited to see Stone Ocean finally. I haven't read a part of JoJo. I've only watched it all.
I've read it all twice.
Read all Berserk. That's the most...
I've read Berserk 4 times.
I've read through it once, and then I've read through parts of it again. But I haven't read through it all a second time. But that's probably the most... No, I read all of Bleach. Is there more of Bleach than there is Berserk right now? No, probably not.
Did a new Bleach come out?
I heard something about that. It'd be cool. I hope he's not relying on anybody for money. I hope he can just do that.
He's just doing it for fun.
Yeah, I'm hoping no one has power over how much he can do.
Isn't that what fucked up the ending for it?
That's what I thought, but I heard in an interview he was like, "Oh no, that's it. The ending wasn't like cut short, but I heard it literally was. I heard they were like, hey, you have 6 chapters.
Yeah.
End it." But then I think I heard in an interview that he was like, "No, that's how I intended to end it. So I'm not even sure." But now there's more.
The ending of it's bad, though.
The ending of it's terrible.
Yeah. It's just
terrible. I got up to date.
I started reading it the other day before I started reading Gantz, and I opened up like the first 2 chapters. I got where like Ichigo was pushing the guy, and I thought of the ending, and I was like, no.
I don't like the art style of the anime. That later art style. Later on.
I don't like Orihime.
You what?
I don't like Orihime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Later in the anime, they like... I feel like they stretch Ichigo's face to make him look older. They make like his head taller a little bit because he's supposed to like have aged a little bit.
Yeah.
But it just looks weird. It looks like a different company started drawing it. And honestly, for all I know, that could be it.
One Piece looking at. Luffy has... I was seeing this thing, and they got some weird ass... One Piece is fucking weird. I don't understand how you guys can get into One Piece and recommend it to me. It looks so bad.
I've heard the art style matches the like mood of the manga itself.
Yeah.
Or the anime, whatever. I don't remember which one they were talking about. But I've heard the style complements the story and like the sense of humor and stuff of it.
Yeah.
Surprisingly
it definitely
well.
does.
I tried to watch it. I got like...
I have 4 different times.
I got like 3 or 4 episodes in, and I was like, I am not having fun. I want to do something else. I don't want my attention.
I was literally doing something else, and I was like, Jesus Christ. Oh, we should watch a new episode of Miss Kobayashi after this, because I think it came out.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm down.
I watched the last one without you, didn't I?
Yeah. You're telling me it was probably your favorite episode?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Any Lukoa heavy episode is my favorite. Also, before we inevitably get a bunch of comments, yes, that is a Quetzalcoatl tattoo with JoJo menacing text on it in the trailer video for our podcast. It is mine. I have it on my arm, and it is very much real.
Didn't I kind of design it? Or
yeah, I asked you to crop the thing for me because it had a different text on it originally.
Yeah. That's weird.
Yeah.
I used MS Paint to take off text and put on the JoJo menacing characters so that he had the picture to show the tattoo guy.
Yeah. I want to get another tattoo.
Wasn't he talking about touching up the colors and stuff?
Yeah, and then I just never hit him back up because I got fired from Fred. Never mind.
It was before that.
Was it?
You got that before that, right?
Yeah, but after that.
You got that when you're.
It was when I was with.
You were at the trailer.
It was when I was a Franciscan.
You sure?
Yes. There is a video of me with. I had like Silafran from Franciscan wrapped around my arm.
Yeah. Okay, I remember that now. Yeah. Okay. That clears that up. Yeah, because I remember that. I remember the saran wrap now. Because we were doing dishes.
That place sucked so much.
Honestly,
I think that was like the place that I was like, it really solidified to me, like, I hate working. I hate it.
I gotta say, in a weird way, I miss more of my old jobs than... I miss more of my old jobs than I don't miss. There's more jobs that I've had that I miss than jobs I've had that I don't miss.
I don't miss any of them.
There's a lot of things about separate jobs that I've had that I miss. And that's really weird because at the moment...
I miss working at Burger Boy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I miss working at Franciscan.
That was great. That was such a great little 2 periods in my life. Was it 2 or 3? It was a little bit. It was 3 or 4, honestly. It was a while. I was there for a while.
You had an alcoholism arc.
Very, very, almost alcoholism. I was real good at keeping it under control, just barely.
You kept it in control until you got home, and then you were like, okay, 3 beers in.
I would, as soon as I would get off work, my thing was Modelo, and I would get off work. As soon as I'd get home, I'd instantly turn around, leave the house, walk up to the liquor store, buy a 24-pack of Modelo. I can tell you exactly how much it cost after taxes. It's $18.01. I need a 24-pack of Modelo, get home, and drink 3 within 5 minutes.
You played 1 beer.
1 beer by MF Doom, and I would have 3 beers down, 3 Modelos down before the song ended, and that's how I would start my night. I would wake up still drunk the next day when you were coming to take me into work. Yeah.
And by you would wake up, you meant half the time I had to come in and get you
come
up.
into the house and shake me up, and then I'd go, okay, I'm up, let's go, and I'd put on pants and shoes, and never got hungover though.
Did you drink water?
Maybe.
Maybe you're just always hungover.
I've never been hungover.
Apparently hangovers are just like dehydration.
Maybe. I've never been hungover.
Everybody needs to drink more water. Go drink water.
Yeah, drink
water.
Go
get a glass of water right now.
Right now and drink it. Pause the podcast.
Pause it.
Go get water. And then come back and unpause it.
Hydrate. Go make some piss.
Is that going to get us copyright struck?
Oh. Drink a lot of water, make a lot of piss. You need it. If your pee's not green. If your pee's green, Google it. I don't know what that means.
You're in bad shape, my friend.
Yeah. If it's red, that's internal bleeding, or you ate beets.
Orange is dehydration.
Orange is heavy dehydration. If it's like black or something, odds are you have internal bleeding way up in your system to where at the point you pee it out, it's already dried.
Who wasn't on a sleepy cabin that had black shit? And
that is internal bleeding.
Their roommate they were like, hey,
when they had to go to the hospital.
Bleeding. Yeah,
and no one was in the hospital.
And the person was like, that's not internal bleeding. And he was like,
That's internal bleeding way up in your system to where it turns black before it can get out of your body. I was going to say about the orange pea thing. When I worked at the warehouse, my second job after Panera, Wolverine warehouse, shipping shoes. They had charts inside the bathrooms, every bathroom, and it was like, if your pee's this color, you need to drink a lot of water. If your pee's this color, you need to drink some more water. If your pee's this color, don't forget to drink water.
Don't forget.
It was pretty much just, you need to drink a lot of water. Oh, you're probably pretty good. Oh, good job, good job. Isn't black and white. So it's just darker and darker gray. The only one that had like a colored name on it was one said if your pee's school bus yellow. And that was like the heaviest one that was like, drink water right now. Like, go drink water. But yeah. And it was, I always thought it was funny. I brought it up to some people. I was like, that's supposed to be in color, isn't it?
Pretty weak, bud.
And then I got a job at when I worked at the GameStop warehouse. They had the same thing, but it was in color.
Do they use too much ink every time you look at it? You're like, oh, there's so much ink.
No, they're pretty good. They were pretty up on how stuff looked. Not like your job.
My job don't care about nothing.
They
don't care about nothing.
I swear, it's like they put that paper in the printer twice. Said, reprint that. Same piece of paper. That's so much
Skylar,
ink.
There's a good chance they did.
Honestly, yeah, they're probably like, this little light.
There is a good chance they did. That they've fucked up the hard drive.
The hard drive, yeah.
I cannot talk, like, just legally I'm not allowed to talk too much about my work. But I can say that it is work from home, and they provide me with a computer. And when I was getting said computer, they kept referring to it as a hard drive.
And you were looking for a hard drive.
And I was looking for a hard drive.
You're like, yeah, I don't see a hard drive in here.
And they're like, what do you... That right there. And they're like, you mean the PC?
The PC, the tower, the computer, the box.
The box.
You can call it a box. I don't. The hard drive is overly specific and incorrect at the same time. You're the worst kind of wrong.
They didn't even know what a VGA cable was.
And it was on the list.
It was on the list. Check marked it in the box. Wasn't in the box. And then they didn't know what it was. I didn't show you.
The thing that kills me is the VGA's cable's still in the box. You're not even using it.
No, I'm using one. There was just 2 extra ones, and there's an extra one in there. I was trying to fuck around with the wires in the back of the monitors this morning, and the way that the USBs or the HDMIs are set up, they don't come out once they go in. I'll show you after this, but there's like a tool that I have to use to take them out because they like lock into place on the monitor. I'll show you.
Hold on. No.
Yeah,
my mind, I'll be running through this in my mind as well.
Look at it. It like snaps in and there's a little indent for something to push down in there and push it in and push it out. Like you'll see. Don't pull on it. Don't fuck it up because I'll have to pay for it. They'll probably take it out of my paycheck.
No, I think. I think the cord itself, like the part that plugs into the port, I think it has a button on it to release the little hooks. Because you know, like this has these little hooks on it. I think there's a button on this side that pushes those in.
The way I was looking at it, it looked like something slid underneath it. I guess I was holding it like
well, it's
that.
really hard because there's no way to press that button without, like, pushing your hand on the screen itself.
Fucking tried. Oh, Dylan's streaming. I'm not gonna watch that. Dylan, you play Minecraft, and I don't really care about Minecraft. I'm sorry.
Modded, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I can only play Minecraft modded. Honestly, I'll probably play it again here in a few months. At least like once a year, I'll play modded Minecraft for like 2 or 3 weeks.
I've played Minecraft one time, and I played it for a while, and my friends like showed me how to make a strip mine and stuff, where you just like dig down in a circle. And I found a bunch of redstone, and I had them teach me how to make it. And I made a redstone castle, and then I made a moat. And then I was digging stuff underneath the castle, and I fucked up, and the whole thing fell off the side of the cliff. And then I quit, and I never picked it back up again.
Neat.
And I probably will never play it again. I have no... My favorite thing is when people are like, yeah, like statistically and scientifically, people with autism love this game. I fucking cannot stand it. It's so boring.
I love learning new maps. So a place with a randomly generated map can be good, but it's not designed, so there's a good chance it's going to be bad. But just learning it, I can literally remember the layout of so many maps that I've played in Minecraft that are just gone forever. Like, literally, I can remember the first, like, big map I worked on a lot. Like, on my mom's old laptop. That hard drive in your computer is from.
I've never really been able to get into the games where you, like, have this huge randomly generated world and you build stuff. I can't think of one that I've played a lot.
Valheim.
I haven't played a lot of Valheim.
I know. I still want to play it more.
These?
Yeah. That whole pack was $1. Actually, 98 cents.
That's some snacks.
I feel like there's something else I was wanting to say, but I cannot remember it.
I think if we get over 300 views, like on our videos, we could get Tasha on the podcast. Tasha, I'm a sub now.
You just got to, one of us has to become our favorite chatter. Like, hey, yeah, I'm in chat all the time, and
I don't chat enough usually, and when I do, like the things that I say don't make her laugh, they make her cringe, they upset her.
Yeah. But she's read them out loud.
Yeah. Every single comment I've made, she has read out loud.
Very cool.
Yep. Same with Tomar too. I feel like Tomar gets annoyed with me.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, I don't like that.
Tomar's got his three big chatters. There's like 3 that are like stupid obsessed with him.
Oh no, that guy the other day that was like, hey, watch and react to this thing I did on Oni Plays.
No. Yeah, on a Tomar stream.
That was bad.
This guy was like, hey, I drew this thing for Oni. Can you show it to him and react to it live on a video?
During the recording. No! He said, no, I don't think I'll do that. And that was such a chill way to shut that down because, oh my...
I would have been like, eat shit, fuck off.
No, I would have just been like, what? Maybe? No. And then I would sit there and I'd be thinking about it, and more I'd just be like...
That's so rude.
Yeah, that's so rude.
Yeah.
I'm like... What the hell? No, I'm not like...
Hey, here I am in your stream, not even giving you money, just making a comment.
Yeah.
Show this to your more famous friend.
Yeah.
Your objectively more famous friend.
Yeah. Like, hey, I want to see your friend's reaction to this thing I did. Show him it. Give him, like, almost give him your word that this is something you want to show him.
Yeah, use your respect and trust with this person to get me in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit, I didn't even think about it like that.
Yeah, because this is, hey, present this thing to your friend. And record his reaction. So there's this weird power play of like...
Hey, partner, it's you.
I love that. I love that. But it's such a weird fucking thing.
Tomar, your streams are good.
Tomar, you're good.
Yeah, Tomar, you're good. Tomar, you're going to heaven. You're a good boy.
Yeah.
Hey, partner, it's you. They brought him a cake. That was so cute. I love that.
Hey, look, partner, it's you.
Oh, Jaxie.
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 Thank you for the cake, Jaxie.
You know it'll go right to my thighs, but I appreciate the gesture.
Tomar's great.
I like Tomar.
Tomar in his iconic purple hat.
It's blue.
No, it's not.
That's what he says, is blue.
He's called it purple from what I've heard.
Oh, no, what it was the stream the other day, he was wearing a blue hat, and somebody said Tomar in his iconic purple hat, and he was like, it's a blue hat, but thank you.
I was about to say, I know for a fact, that's not even, like, gaslightable.
He didn't even have a purple hat before, when he got it because they were drawing him with a purple hat on the thumbnail.
Why?
So he got a purple hat.
That's so good. Life imitates art.
It sure does. It sure does, Dino. What a good sport.
Yeah. He's like, sure, I'll play along.
I'll get a purple
Watch,
hat.
next he's going to gain a bunch of weight so he looks like the little Tomar character.
From...
Thumbnails.
The
Because
thumbnail.
all the characters are always like
Hey,
kind
Tomar.
of chubby. The only character that isn't drawn chubby is Zach because he's always just minuscule.
And has a big nose.
And Lyle.
Yeah.
And Ding Dong. He's usually pretty skinny.
That's just Ding Dong, though.
Oh, we wouldn't know.
He's talked about it.
I don't remember him talking about
He's
the way he looks ever.
He's real skinny, and he's got big flabby arms because he lost a bunch of weight really quick from playing Dance Dance Revolution.
That sounds pretty accurate.
So he's got like
That's in character.
a lot of like hanging arm skin.
Bingo wings.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to say that. I don't mean that. I don't mean that, Ding Dong. I don't mean that. Oh.
Don't worry, he probably hates us.
Oh, no, he does. Fuck.
Donate to his Patreon and support his projects, and like show that you're a fan of Ding Dong.
My first thought was literally, I'm gonna cut that. Oh, creators who don't want fans from specific things they've done. I just want to see him do well.
Yeah.
That's it. I want nothing but the best for him. He's great. They're both great. Ding Dong and Julian, y'all are great.
They are great.
We hope you're so happy on Planet Chicago.
I don't know where they went.
Planet Chicago.
Did they go to
They
Chicago?
moved to Chicago, yeah. They lived in Chicago. They moved out to LA to do Oni Plays. And they moved back to Planet Chicago, where Ding Dong's from, to work on Wan Wan.
Julian, going on a food strike for pizza, and then getting said pizza, eating the salad, and passing out is my favorite thing.
My thing is, who gets their kid that's young enough to do something goofy like strike for salad or strike for pizza? Who gets that kid a salad before the pizza gets there? Unless he was straight up just like, I want a salad.
No, I think the pizza and the salad came together, and then he just didn't eat the pizza. He ate the salad. And
I thought the way he made it sound is pizza got to the table first, and he was so hungry that he ate it and just passed out. And then the pizza got there while he was asleep. Well, maybe not. I don't know.
It's still a good story.
Yeah.
I want to eat after this. I got
Again?
yeah, I'm hungry. I got a lot of food to catch up on. I haven't been eating lately.
Yeah.
I got some eating to do.
You got soups and shit in there.
Probably make some ramen or something. Ramen. Everybody
loves ramen.
I don't. Fucking
everybody hates Chris.
Fuck Ray Romano. This is an official fuck you to Ray Romano.
Don't care about the mammoth.
He sure is, isn't he? Ray Romano and David Schwimmer, what's the difference? Somebody tell me, please. Look, see, you can't.
No, it's just imagining their voices back and forth.
That's good.
I just want to see a conversation between David Schwimmer and Ray Romano.
It would be the mammoth from Ice Age and the giraffe from...
Is that him?
Yeah, that's David Schwimmer.
Is that why you named your beak thing
Yeah.
David Schwimmer? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's him.
When are you gonna get back into Kenshi? When Kenshi 2 comes out?
I don't know.
You're wearing the shirt right now.
Yeah, I've been wearing it for days. Our dryers
We need a
broke.
new dryer. You never hung up your clothes.
Yeah, I sure didn't.
They're gonna get mildewy.
That's what I've kind of just been on over the past
You gotta do it. If you don't do it tonight, you're literally gonna have to wash them again.
Our dryer broke, so what I have like a hammock hanging up outside, and
We have a clothesline.
Yeah, so I would wash my clothes and then hang them up outside. So I'd do that, but then it would rain. And
After months of hot weather,
hot weather.
scorching hot.
Rain, all of a sudden, it hailed. It hailed, yeah. Fucking hailed. We can put that video up if we want of it hailing. I recorded it.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
It fucking... I just want things that work. What is it?
It almost makes me wish we lived somewhere with a dryer outside of where we live. Our little laundromat,
Yeah.
50 feet down
The
the
closest
street.
one's by, this is gonna dox us. So never mind. The one we went to that one time with the other person. That's the closest
Really?
one. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure. I know that there's one by Insomniac Cookies. It's like right in the same little building.
You know what I like about laundromats?
What?
A lot of them have like pinball machines and shit.
Mm-hmm.
At least like one.
Yeah.
Like a pinball one I went to in New York.
They usually have Pac-Man too.
The one I went to in New York, it had 2 pinball machines. It had a King Kong pinball machine and an Aerosmith ping pong machine.
Why Aerosmith?
I don't know. That was pretty cool. And the shitty, terrible one that I went to over by my dad's one time, it had a Miss Pac-Man.
I fucking love Miss Pac-Man. Miss Pac-Man's better than Base Pac-Man.
I mean, it's basically a sequel, right?
Yeah.
What's the huge difference?
I don't know.
Different layouts of levels and a bow?
What's the difference between Miss Pac-Man and regular Pac-Man?
According to Wikipedia, differences from the original Pac-Man. 3 of the 4 mazes have 2 sets of warp tunnels, as opposed to only 1 in the original maze. The walls have a solid color rather than an outline, which makes it easier for a novice player to see where the paths around the mazes are.
There you go.
Okay.
That's the
So
difference.
level layout,
Yeah. And she has a coochie.
canonically.
Does Mrs. Pac-Man canonically have a coochie?
Here are some results.
No!
Not on this this episode. The last episode was 18 plus. It was 2. No, the episode before that. That one was bad.
Episode 3.
Yeah, that one was bad. Not on this episode. No Pac-Man coochie in this one.
Nope. Not even for a frame.
No, not even for one.
It'd be real funny, but no.
You know it exists too on Don Boro for sure. I wasn't doing
You don't.
it. I wasn't about to do it. No. I know it exists. I don't have to look it up. If it's not on Don Boro, it's on Rule 34. I don't have to look it up.
Probably
I know
on
it
Google.
exists.
Probably just Google it. I don't advise Googling that, though. I advise against it, actually. No, don't do that.
Controversial opinion. I don't advise Googling coochie. Coochie looks ugly. It's not nice to look at. There's Charlie talking about like that porn video he watched. It was just 2 lesbians like fingering each other essentially. Like I cannot wrap my head around that. They all look like Arby's sandwiches to me. And then I just think about how expensive Arby's is, and it's not good to look
Capitalism has ruined your...
at.
It's ruined
Arby's, why the fuck? Give us a sponsor so it's not as expensive, please.
Yeah, just give us a discount.
Give us a discount.
We'll literally put your logo in every thumbnail.
Every single thumbnail. If anybody wants a sponsor, we will put your logo in every single thumbnail we do. All of them. We won't even be disrespectful.
Yeah, because we don't want anybody we don't like.
Right, exactly. Arby's,
give us
50% cut of all your profits.
Yeah. No, give us like a 20% off discount, and then it would actually be reasonably priced.
Let's see what what do employees get?
Employees, what's your guess?
13.
13? I'm going to guess $10.50. You probably start out making $10.50 tops.
They get a 50% discount.
Oh, I thought you meant how much they get paid.
No.
Oh. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
At Panera, I got 60.
You can give us at least 50% for a sponsor, Arby. Come on.
At Panera, I got 60% off, but I only got it on days I worked, and I could only save up to $10.
That's shit.
It's not really, because that would mean I would have to spend like $20.
You know what I got for you working at Panera?
Free
food?
A lot.
I saved beyond $10.
I started at Panera 2 weeks before the location I was starting to work at opened. So I started at a Panera in a mall. You know, I learned how to do the job. Pretty easy job. Especially for a first job. Did it. It was whatever. And then I went to the new store. But the thing about the new store was, it was done and ready 2 weeks after I started. But everyone there wasn't ready. So for a week, we just acted like we were cooking for people. We would literally go through and like make every item on the menu. Not for each person, but we would, by the end of the day, we would just have so much done food. We would have cakes just for no one.
Can we talk about the mac and cheese incident?
Yeah.
Okay,
real quick. So all this food had to go somewhere, so they were just like, yeah, just take it. Well, once we open up, we'll be like donating a lot of this stuff, but yeah, just go ahead and take it. We don't have the donation stuff set up yet.
He took it to me.
Yeah. I'd bring these huge bags. Fucking like
mac and cheese, soup, just good bread.
Pounds and pounds of food.
Sometimes like shredded chicken. The shredded chicken was good. Yeah.
One time I was feeling sick and I got this big thing of strawberries. Like the size of a 2-liter, and I put them in a NutriBullet, just strawberries, ice, a little bit of sugar, and I had 2 full NutriBullet big cups of just strawberries, ice, and sugar. And I went from feeling sick. Next day, I was better.
That's how it goes.
So many
strawberries
fucking
you got at
berries.
Panera?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're about to throw them out because, like, they're like, oh, these were used by blah, blah, blah. So we can't use them. But they were fine. I literally went through, like, I don't...
Kitchen rules are so fucking specific.
Panera, I gotta say, they're real strict about that shit.
Working at the fucking Ville Grill, they had to throw away literally hundreds of pounds of food a day.
Ooh.
Big, huge garbage cans. Not like kitchen, like the ones we have outside.
Yeah,
We'd fill
I can
up
see that.
Fucking 4 or 5 of those a day. Pork loin, bacon, eggs, pizzas.
Food waste in America is ridiculous. Thanks, capitalism. If you can't make money off of it, destroy it.
I'm about to eat some beans.
The macaroni incident.
Okay, before we talk about it, we have to... If we do and they listen to it, they'll know it was us now. Like, officially. Even if we do not say a name. Just because of how specific this is, they will know it was us.
I can't remember who it was.
Do you want to cut the names out? I can tell you right now. There's nobody we talk to anymore.
Was it a girl?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She had really bad body odor.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. What are the odds she listens to the podcast? And what would it really matter? It was macaroni.
I don't know. What if she contacts us?
I'll say, yeah, my bad. It was funny.
I'll respond, not my bad. Fuck you.
I'll say,
use some deodorant, bitch.
I'd throw her $2 and say, here, go get your car washed. I really don't care. How do you even know my name?
Okay, so, when Skylar was working at Panera, he would bring me these, like, little, like, compressed bags of macaroni and cheese that you would just, like, pop them in the microwave and eat them, and they're good to go.
Yeah, the way we cooked them at Panera is we just had a tub of boiling water. You drop them in there frozen, and however long later, you just pull out. Literally, they came in strips.
Very cool.
You just pull out a strip of like 6 of them and toss them in a thing that kept them hot. And then when someone wanted them, rip one open, dump it in a bowl, there you go.
Very cool.
And it's great macaroni.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
I mixed it up with some of the chicken one time. But, Skylar had left one in his trunk.
No. It was in my bedroom on my bookshelf.
Is that where it was?
Just sitting there. I think a magazine got set on top of it.
And it had gotten extremely fermented. The package that was supposed to be like compressed of air looked
It's supposed to be airtight.
Yeah, it looked like a balloon.
Yeah, it was like tight to the touch.
If you squeezed it slightly, it would pop.
No, not quite. Sat out there for a while.
Yeah.
It was a thick plastic because it's meant to hold up to boiling water. It's a thick plastic.
We threw it out the window of my room on the 2nd floor, and a little while passes and we don't think about it, and then eventually we hear this sound. We thought it was a gun, and like we were like, "Oh, it's probably a gun." Like,
It's probably just a gun. Yeah. It matches the area.
A couple days pass, and one of my roommates is like, "Oh fuck, there was macaroni and cheese all over the side of my car." I wonder how that got there.
So good. I think it was the temperature change.
Yeah.
Because it was warm in my room, and all this time it was warm, and we threw it out. It was real cold in the winter.
We threw it because we thought like throwing it would pop it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it didn't, and we were like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
But I think it being out in the cold,
it was a timed explosive.
Just expanded more because, well, no, the cold would make it shrink. Honestly, someone might have ran over it.
Yeah. Were you there when we shot? We were fucking horrible neighbors. Were you there when we shot? We got a firework tube and we shot it down the street and it exploded next to somebody's car.
Huh, I wonder why the house is burned down on that street.
Because the homeless people light fucking campfires on the porches and then fall asleep.
That'll do it. Fuck falling asleep with a cigarette in your hand.
They literally like, oh, we're cold. Let's light the porch on fire. Not even like, let's light something on fire on the porch. They like had this little dugout on the wooden porch that they had like stuff shit in and they would burn inside of it. They were literally lighting fires or lighting the porch itself on fire. That's why they were fucking houses burning down. I feel bad because I really want to have sympathy and compassion towards the homeless, but I have just been so burned and worn out by them by living across the street from that fucking soup can.
And next door.
Next door.
No. Okay, to the soup kitchen, yeah.
Adjacent to it.
Yeah, you're
and down
right
the street
there.
from a methadone clinic. Yeah, it was hell. Paying almost $1,000 a month. Still cheaper than this place. This place is actually cheaper. This place sucks. Cannot wait to be out of here. We're moving.
Yeah.
That's all we're saying on that.
That's all we got to say about it. Don't got much more to say about it than that.
Yeah. Our landlord's suing me and Abby. Oops. Oh. We've been going for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think the judge is going to listen to this?
Get your evidence. We tried to pay him, Judge. He turned it down.
He blocked him.
He refused rent.
He said, no, it's not from the right person.
He refused the rent. And then... Let's not get into this on the
Yeah.
Knees weak, arms are heavy. He's vomited on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, but he's nervous. But on the surface, he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd, oh so loud. I forgot the rest of it.
It's over now.
I really need to do some fucking laundry. I smell so bad.
You need to dry your clothes.
Yeah, I don't want to set up a fan and do that though.
Why?
Sounds very inconvenient.
You just let it sit in an airflow.
And burn power. And burn money out of my wallet.
That's all living does.
Yeah. Sure does, Dino. It sure does.
Who do you think the new Smash character is going to be?
Who do I want it to be, or who do I think it's going to be?
Both.
Probably going to be somebody stupid and obscure that nobody ever thought of at all. Like, not anybody unheard of, just somebody that nobody thought of. I can't even begin to imagine who it could possibly be.
It's going to be the hat from Super Mario Odyssey.
Something like that, yeah.
It's going to be another Fire Emblem character.
I'd like to see Waluigi just because I know...
He's already a spirit.
So is Pyra.
Is she?
Yeah.
Huh.
And Mithra. And Peach and Daisy and Bowser and Mario.
No, they're fighter spirits.
Pyra and Mithra are spirits too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to be Sora.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just want to be Sora.
I want it to be Jotaro.
I think Sora would match good with it.
He would. Sora or Finn would be really good in Kingdom Hearts.
Sora who?
Finn.
Oh, Finn. Yeah, Finn would be good.
Yeah. Sora more so than Finn.
Finn would be cute because he'd have a lot of references. All of his moves would probably be references because it'd be more than just sword swings.
Yeah. Finn would be fun.
Yeah.
He'd be like a Banjo-Kazooie type.
Plus, you could have some fun skins. You could have Finn, Fern, Finn with one arm, Adult Finn.
Yeah.
But you know they would just have them in different colored shirts.
Yeah, for sure.
They aren't that creative. We need a Smash Ultimate Project M.
Probably already exists.
Probably.
You know,
Probably
the
not
people,
as
you know
easy
the
to
people
get a
who
hold
made
of.
Project M made Doki Doki Literature Club?
Really?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound unreasonable.
Yeah.
But then they charged for the new version, and that's kind of goofy. But
Yeah,
I get it.
no.
I get it. I get it. But
No, it's literally just like, okay, we can for sure charge money for this now.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But I mean, they worked on it, so we can't really blame them. It's not like the original isn't available anymore.
It's a visual novel.
Yeah.
It doesn't even change that much.
Books cost money. Yeah, I know. It's kind of goofy.
It's
but-
not the same thing.
I know.
Hold on. Changes between. I gotta. Hold on. I gotta know.
Oh, Hunter's Arena Legends is underrated.
Oh yeah, that game is gas.
Get it while it's still on PSN or PlayStation Plus. It's worth grabbing, and it's worth at least trying it for like 5 matches. Go into this like the sparring training thing and
It's
find a
not
character
worth
you
it.
like, and play a couple matches. Get a friend. It's the free game. It's one of the free games of the month. Get a friend. Find characters y'all like. Then party up and play a couple games.
Get to the max competitive rank in 2 days.
Yeah, we literally got to like the legend rank in 2 days of playing, and we weren't
Averaging
even,
like 8 kills a game.
we weren't even talking to our teammates. And then literally most of the games we did really good on, it was just 2v3s.
Yep.
We were fighting teams of 3 as 2 people and smashing them.
Smash.
There were times where like I was just thinking, I don't even want to win because I want to make my character stronger. Or I was just like, oh, really? That was the last fight? We just won?
Yeah.
Damn. I was wanting to go upgrade my shit.
Yeah, you stay at that blacksmith.
I want better gear. I want to hit them, and they're like, oh, that's a lot of damage, and they take off
That's a
running.
lot of damage.
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck? No, get away from me. I want to see that. I want to see me healing 3 potions worth of health.
I just want to
Every
fight
goal.
I just want to fight warriors of equal or greater strength to myself.
I want to fight warriors of lesser strength because I want to be of greater strength.
I like picking on those who are weaker and more insignificant.
The
than
battle
me.
royale.
It sure is. That Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines battle royale looked like it could be okay.
I'd give it a go.
I just want Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines too.
Yeah. Hope it's good. I played through the
That's
first
not
one
happening.
most of the way.
That's not happening.
No?
No.
Who owns it? EA?
Oh God. No.
Who actually owns it though?
I
Not
don't
the
know.
original creators?
Paradox, I
Paradox?
think. Yeah.
The only game I can think of that they've made is City Skylines.
Yeah, Paradox Interactive owns it. And they did have Hard Suit Labs working on it. But Chris Avalon left. And then somebody else, one of the other original writers, left. And then they completely just they fired everybody at Hard Suit Labs. And then they took Hard Suit Labs off the project. And now it's just kind of up in the air.
Terrible.
Yeah, you can't just tease something like that. It's not something you fuck around with. Like, that is a classic. I was so happy when it got announced. This was like this is happening. Like actually, this is
Yeah.
actually happening. Actually happening.
Yeah. That sucks.
Like statistically, it's not statistically, but like fucking. Everything was against that ever happening. Nothing, everything has been against that franchise, just period. Just in general.
Valve did them dirty. Valve did them so dirty.
Yeah, Skylar had been playing it recently, and I was telling him about all the fucked up shit about the development. Valve let them use the source engine that they were developing for Half-Life 2 to make their game, but they gave them a really shitty prototype version of the source engine to test out the bugs and see how it would work. So they pretty much just fucking fucked that game before it even came out.
And then said, hey, launch it the same day as the game that we made on the finished engine.
Yeah. No, it wasn't Valve. It was their publishers, their funders were like, oh, hey, we've lost way too much money for this. The only way we can make it back is if you release on the same day as Half-Life 2 to compete against it.
Terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible.
Yeah, everything was just against that game.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I'm playing the unofficial patch and it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's real good.
I'll finish it.
You're pretty much right at the end too.
Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of stuff I have left to tie up.
Have you done the Foo Syndicate?
No, I just got to Chinatown.
So you haven't even talked to me.
I talked to the girl.
Ming Zhao?
Maybe. I'm not good with names at all.
What are they called? I'm sleepy. The Kuei Jin?
Yeah, the leader or
Ming
whatever.
Zhao, yeah.
Yeah, talked to her. I told her, hey, fuck you.
Good, she sucks.
And she said, don't come back here. I said, fuck you, and I walked out.
Yeah, she sucks. She's not very good. The worst ending in the game has to do with her. If you side with the Kuei Jin, she fucks up everything and then ties you to the sarcophagus and then drops it in the ocean. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodline spoilers.
I side with Jack and Nines.
Yeah.
They're cool.
I like siding with Maximilian Strauss and just getting him to take away LaCroix. He kicks LaCroix out and then takes over as the prince and then locks the Arcanum sarcophagus away. And he's like, nobody's ever gonna touch this. Let's put this away. I don't like Nines very much.
No.
Yeah.
He's kind of douchey, but
yeah,
he's not trying to impose shit on other people, so I don't really care. From what I've seen.
He's not, you're right. That's just kind of the Anarchs. The Anarchs are definitely like the intended way to play. That's definitely what they were trying to push. I like how LaCroix is like very obviously like he's shitty and is going to betray you. Like there's not a doubt about it that he's 100%.
He literally puts you in an apartment with literally half of the apartment is windows.
He's 100% going to fuck you over and is not trying to hide it. He's not trying to hide it. Everybody tells you he's gonna fuck you over. He tells you he's gonna fuck you over.
You tell people he's gonna fuck you over.
Yeah, you tell people I know he's gonna fuck me over.
And then your best option is, I guess I'll just play along with it.
Yeah, they're rushing them.
Yeah, it's that production.
Rushing them.
Ah!
That's how it always goes. Fallout New Vegas cut Caesar's Legion content. Fucking KOTOR 2, pretty much half the game gone.
Go watch Grimbeard's video about Masquerade.
It's good. It's real good. And then watched Patrician Tier's 7-hour-long Morrowind video. Did you see his trailer I sent you where it's like, oh, if we're going to get into that level of detail about Oblivion, you'd have to have a video that's like twice as long as this one, and then it cuts to a 12-hour long hell? Because this Oblivion video is gonna be 12 hours long.
My God.
A 12-hour long Oblivion review. It's what we've been waiting for. Woo! That's it, baby. That's what it's all about. That's what I've been waiting for.
I could beat the game before that video was over.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my God! And I don't even beat Bethesda games. The story's the weakest. The story is the weakest part of most Bethesda games.
Not Morrowind.
Not. New Vegas is Bethesda.
Yeah, but they didn't really do anything
But
with
they,
it.
yeah.
They didn't do anything with it.
Ironically, New Vegas has some of the best story of any video game.
The best story.
Well, at least best writing.
This is best narrative, yeah.
Best, just like
It's like
character
it.
motivation type stuff.
It's like it and Morrowind, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, Fallout 2.
Any Star Wars games?
Yeah, KOTOR 2 because Cray is great. Chris Avalon, man, he knows what he's doing. And Jason Sawyer or Josh Sawyer, they know what the fuck they're doing. I can't believe that Joshua Graham was his like sole idea, all on his own. Josh Sawyer was like, yeah, here he is, complete character. He's so good. He's so great.
Yeah.
Yeah, just yeah.
He's good. He's good.
He is the terrifying presence perk.
He just has a nice
You can't
voice.
expect God to do all
He
the
says
work.
good things, says interesting things. He's a fucking Mormon.
My biology teacher was a Jehovah's Witness. I don't know if I
my
mentioned
biology teacher was a Jehovah's Witness.
that. He didn't even believe it. He didn't believe in evolution. He was like, well, this is the job I got. He's a good teacher, too.
I almost said his name. I almost doxed him.
No. He's good. He's great.
Mr. Lemmy Winks.
Yeah, that was his name.
That was close.
A little bit too close, honestly. I listened to that back like 3 times. I was like, yeah, he's cool. He's cool. Him and like,
Too bad high school's a fucking joke.
yeah,
Joke.
it's not worth much unless you're trying to get into a decent college. Unless
bad.
you're going to college, high school is kind of useless. The only thing high school is good for is getting a piece of paper that says, hey, I know this stuff.
The only thing high school is good for is destroying your sleep schedule.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know, I took my SAT on 1 hour of sleep.
I took my SAT on mushrooms.
Very cool.
I mean, it's true. I probably should. Can you cut that out? Can you cut that out, please?
Not a chance in hell.
No, I'm not racist. No, cut that out, please.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, that's all you get of that.
Different strokes for different folks, ma.